Going on YouTube? You guys are watching Boxing Talk with Shaka Waka. What's going on, everybody? Yo, so we see that Kambosos done changed his tune, and now he has said that Devin Haney has 3 days to sign for the fight. Now let's go ahead and speak on this, man. Now, I'm really excited. After I've seen everything, I'm really excited actually that we are about to get this fight, because I know Devin Haney wants it, and now that George Kambosos has nowhere to go, this fight is going to happen, man. This fight is about to happen. I really didn't have a lot of faith in it because of how George Kambosos was acting. First of all, let's talk about that. Let's talk about this dude doing everything humanly possible to not get this fight, to not fight this one fight for Undisputed with Devin Haney. This man was willing to pull somebody out of a war, pull Lomachenko, who is defending his country of Ukraine, out of that war to fight George Kambosos. Now, where is the common sense is that? Where is the common courtesy in that? This man is fighting a war, and you ask him to drop what the fuck he doing. Y'all fight is more important than him defending his home country. George Kambosos, what you got going over there in Australia is more important than what's happening in the Ukraine right now. That's basically what you're saying. You basically spitting in the faces of all the Ukraine people that are over there dying, saying that your boxing match with Lomachenko is worth more than their lives. That's how I personally took that. Have this man stop him defending his country to come fight you in a fight that means nothing. Lomachenko has no belts. He lost. He lost to Teofimo Lopez. Why are you fighting somebody who you already beat, the guy who beat him? Why would you even fight him? There's one fight for Undisputed, and that's with Devin Haney. That's the most meaningful fight that you can have. But you would rather do these duck moves and pull a man out of a war to come fight you instead of taking care of a business that's only one fight away for clearing everything up at 135. That says a lot, man. That says a lot about this George Kambosos dude, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, this dude is a snake. And I was thinking when I first seen the news, you know what I'm saying? I was on Blue Blood's channel. Shout out to Blue Blood. I was on his channel. He was breaking the news, saying that it was official that George Kambosos sent Devin Haney an offer. And I'm like, you know what? At first I was thinking, man, they're going to have a rematch clause over there. I'm like, he ain't going, if they do have a rematch clause, George Kambosos ain't going to enforce that shit. If he gets his ass beat by Devin Haney, he's too much of a bitch. And I don't really like calling people that. But George Kambosos has shown in every different ways that he is one. And now, I was like, he is not going to reinforce that. But now look, he ain't even offering it no more. He don't even want to do a rematch with Haney. I feel like it's something more to that. Of course, it's going to be in his home country. Of course, the judges is going to be by his side. And I think that's what he's counting on. And he don't want to have to do that again. He don't want to have to pull all them strings again. But I'm telling you something right now. Devin Haney is way better than this dude. I don't give a fuck if he beat Teofimo Lopez. To me, that fight was way closer than what everybody made it out to be. They both knocked down each other. They both went back and forth. Look at both of their faces at the end of that fight. It was not just Kambosos getting off on Teofimo Lopez. Yes, it was shots that Teofimo Lopez did not get away from, but it was also shots that Kambosos couldn't get away from either. Kambosos is not that good. And I don't care who else he fights at 135, he loses to. Period. But for some reason, and we all know the reason, he does not want to lose to Devin Haney. But shit has came around full circle, because Devin Haney has not gone anywhere, bro. He is still trying to get this fight, and now we got it from your dumb ass, your weird ass, trying to get Lomachenko to get out that war. That shit just blows my mind. And he's not receiving as much backlash as he should be. He really isn't. Can you imagine if if Devin Haney was telling Lomachenko to come back out of that war instead of fighting one more fight for Undisputed? Man, the fucking backlash. I don't think people really comprehend that shit over there in the Ukraine, people are dying. People are dying. And he thinks his boxing match is more important than that. That blows my fucking mind how nobody is even boycotting this dude. And I see why his own country don't fuck with him. I see why. Because who does shit like this? Who thinks of shit? And then you turn around and in the same breath and tell people that you respect Lomachenko? No, the fuck you don't, because you wouldn't even ask him to do some shit like that. You would not ask no person that you respect who is taking care of their business to stop taking care of their business and come fuck with you. If you respect somebody, you don't do no shit like that. Get out of here, man. That's weird. Kambosos is a weirdo, and I cannot wait for Devin Haney to put the fucking pause on this guy and get him out of here. It's like Teofimo Lopez all over again, but times 2. Like, this dude, he talked all that shit about how Teofimo Lopez was not really undisputed. He got to fight Devin Haney. All that shit. And then he come around and do the same bullshit. Do the same shit. What kind of weirdo are we? This is the kind of people that are boxing now, right now. Look, he has done nothing. He was a mandatory. Let's be clear. He was a mandatory. He didn't fight the big names to get there. He did not. He did not work his way up to get there. He was a mandatory because he was even put in that position because Teofimo was doing duck moves. He was not even supposed to be in this conversation at all. I had no idea who the fuck Kambosos was until Teofimo fought him. When I went to go look back on highlights, try to find out who this dude was, I didn't know he fought Mickey Bay. I was like, damn, okay, he fought Mickey Bay. And I personally thought he lost that fight. But I had to go back and see who the fuck he was. Nobody knew who the hell this dude was. Don't know him now, even though he holds all the belts and he's trying to act like he big shit. This dude is weird. And I'm telling y'all right now, this fight is going to prove why everybody's been ducking Devin Haney. Man, he is about to hurt this dude bad. And I fully believe that. I think this is going to be Mayweather Gotti again. I swear I do. I could just see it happening. I'm so happy that Devin Haney is getting this. I just hope it follows through. You know, I hope it's hard to fucking say it's gonna go all the way through because of how George Kambosos has been acting. He's been acting so fucking weird, and the fear is just projecting everywhere out this dude. He telling Devin Haney to be the flight is long and all this bullshit. Like, okay, he been saying he want to go to Australia. You think he don't know the flight is long? Like, what are you even saying that for? Like, that's weird. You projecting something. You projecting your fear onto Devin Haney. You don't want him to take that long ass flight to get over there and whoop your ass in front of your home country. You don't want that. We know you don't want that. But shit, it's gotta happen. It's gotta happen. It's Devin Haney's time. And I just hope George Kambosos don't pull no bullshit, because there's no way he wins this fight. I'm telling you, there's no way George Kambosos wins this fight, and it doesn't even matter. Whoever George Kambosos fights next, he loses to. He loses. He's not that good. But it's going to be even more satisfying to see him get whooped by Devin, because all the shit that he been through with everybody in that division. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ducking him. Everybody pulling weird ass moves and strategic strategies to get away from Devin Haney. Like, I'm not understanding. Everybody say they the best and the warriors and all this shit like that, but they are afraid to fight one person. in the division. Okay? Everybody keep calling out Ryan Garcia. If y'all don't get the fuck out of here, why are y'all calling Ryan Garcia, who ain't fought nobody, who every time he's about to fight somebody pulls out? How could you take him serious? Why are y'all even calling him out at this point? Weird. 135 got some shit going on, and I hope it gets cleared up with this fight on June 5th. Man, shout out to Lala D. Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV. Check out his channel. He drops all the time. He always putting out stuff about Devin Haney in this situation. Go check him out. Man, shout out to CC Reacts. Shout out to 78 Sports TV. And shout out to Black Fight Fan TV. Man, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Check me out every Thursday. I'll be dropping content every Thursday on YouTube. Peace.